Hi guys, so today I thought I would film a August favourites as honestly, how is it almost September? Like that is crazy to me. It's bonkers. And I kinda can't believe that we are, I think it's like 3 days away till September, which crazy. So yeah, I thought I would show you guys my favourites for the month of August, which I mean I don't have a lot. I mean there's like a handful here. Um, there's like things that I want to like talk to you guys about as well, like things that I can't like physically show you. But yeah, so let's get straight into this video, as I think it's going to be a long one. So my first favourite is a DVD, which some people are either going to love or hate, and some people like the franchise and some people don't. And it is the 50 Shades Darker DVD. I'm not gonna lie, like when the whole like hype about the books came out, I really wasn't overly fussed. Like it's not really kind of my cup of tea, but I'm obsessed with this DVD. I watched the first one and I was like, it's alright. I liked it. Like I recommend it to people to watch. But definitely 50 Shades Darker definitely is the best movie out of the two so far. It really goes into great depth of like his life, like before he met her, and like his backstory, and I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed getting to know him a bit better, and you really got to see the real him. And oh, I just loved it. I'm actually kind of want to watch this again, so I might chuck this on after this video. Yeah, the second favourite that I have is this candle from Aldi. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen the massive hype about these, and these are meant to be like Jo Malone. And if any candle is meant to be like Jo Malone, I'm going to have to go and buy it and try it out. Now, I've actually never owned a Jo Malone candle because really, I can't sacrifice paying £40 for a candle. Like, I don't know. I kind of really want to spend that much money on a candle, but I've got rent to pay. Like, I can't spend that much money on a candle. Maybe one day, if I can afford it, I will be buying it. But right now, I can afford this candle, and it's either £2.99 or £3.99 from Aldi. I think it could be £3.99, and I think it comes in 3 scents, and the only scent I could get my hand on was at number 2, which is Blackberry Bay, and it smells amazing. I don't know if I'd say it smells like blackberries, but it's definitely quite sweet smelling, which I really like. I don't know the other scents, but I think it was number 3 that I also smelled, and I just did not like it at all. It just really wasn't my kind of scent, but this one definitely is, and I have 3 of these burning in my house in separate rooms, which can maybe like a bit obsessive, but they just smell so good. And the only thing I'm going to say about these is that they burn quite fast. It's a 2-wick candle, if you can see that. But they do burn quite fast, so definitely stock up if you like these. The payoff of scent is, it is not that strong, but when you walk into a room you can smell it. But it does take a while for the scent to kind of come out, if you get what. Does that make any sense? I don't think it even does make sense. But it's a good smelling candle, and it does actually, like when you walk into a room you can smell, that's what I'm trying to say. Next is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. Now this is probably like in most people's favourites at some point through like the last few years, I reckon anyway. Like I've watched quite a few YouTubers and they definitely have this in a favourite at some point. And I had the shade taupe. Now I was so unsure whether to go along with this hype, and I have actually had this I think maybe for about 8 months now, and this was in a favourites 8 months ago on my blog, and I was basically just testing out different brow products in the last few months, and I kind of just chucked this in my makeup drawer and forgot about it. But I have brought it back out, and one of my friends actually said to me that they preferred my eyebrows one day when I was wearing this, and I was like, oh okay, so I take it my eyebrows were weird before, thanks. But like I knew what she meant. It looked better and it looked more real. Yeah, like I definitely agree that this matches more to my hair colour, like or like my natural brow colour. It's not too dark. Like what I was wearing before was quite dark. which I thought suited me, but seeing now looking back and photos, I don't really know if it did. But this is the shade here. No, it's definitely like almost running out. I don't know, I'm going to try and block my face out so you can see that. Yeah, it's definitely like I have hit the bottom, as you can see the bottom, which makes me so sad. But there's still definitely like a lot left in there, and I think this is it 18? It's either £18 or £11. No, that's like a massive jump. I don't think it might not even be like either of them prices. But yeah, I really like this, and I just can't believe that I can have abandoned this product, as it is super, super good. Next are two eyeshadow palettes, which I have previously mentioned in a YouTube video that I got for my birthday, and that is the Too Faced Natural Love palette, which is this beauty here. It's got a massive mirror, but you can see my lighting, so I'm just going to kind of pop this behind. This palette is just beautiful. Every single shade I am obsessed with. I don't actually think have I used every single shade? I actually think I have. I didn't think I had, but I actually think I have. Like, every colour looks touched. Definitely, like, as I'm looking at this, my favourite colours that I definitely like go to the most are Bunny Nose, which is this like kind of pinky colour here. Honeymoon, which is a kind of like muted orange. It's definitely like got pink ones in there, but I definitely say it's orangey as well. And what else? What other ones? I love Love Bug as well, that one here. I don't know if you can see that. It's like a dusky kind of purple, which is so pretty. Now this palette is expensive. It is about it's in the £50 mark anyway, which is expensive for a palette, I know. But the amount of shades that you get, like you get a lot of shades. You get 30 shades in this, so definitely like is worth the money. Like thinking, like some palettes you can spend almost £40 on and only get 12 shades. So you're spending 50 for £30. No, you're spending £50 for 30 shades. So yeah. So I definitely recommend this palette if you have the money to afford it. Like I know this is kind of like a splurge kind of buy, but I absolutely love this, and Too Faced are definitely like up there with like one of my favourite makeup brands. And a palette that is a little bit more affordable is the Morphe 35F. Now I got this for my boyfriend for my birthday, and if I can open it, am I going to be able to open it? Well, I hope so. Yeah. This is the shades here. It's got like eyeshadow like splattered all over the top of that. I'm one of these people that always break eyeshadow palettes. It's quite annoying, but you know. Yeah, this palette is so pretty. Now this is definitely like a palette that I'm going to be grabbing a lot when it hits autumn, winter, as there are like a lot of darker shades in here. Like this kind of like section here is definitely shades I'm going to be going to a lot in autumn. But every shade in this palette is just super pretty, and I think this is about £21. I think it's £21, and you get a lot of shades, as you can see, and they are pigmented. Some people don't like Morphe palettes, but I personally do like Morphe palettes. So yeah, definitely if you don't have the money to like spend £50 on a palette, definitely grab a Morphe palette, as to be honest, Morphe palettes are definitely the palettes I go into my makeup drawer and grab first, as I can guarantee I'm going to find a bunch of shades that I can put together and look nice. Does that make sense? Probably not. Next is my iPhone 7. Now I got this just at the end of July. I think it was the end of July. Yeah, it was the end of July. My contract was up, so I thought why not, and also I stupidly dropped my phone on the way to the gym, which really is a sign that I just shouldn't go to the gym, but you know, yeah. Like I don't do it when I'm drunk, but I do when I go to the gym. This is it here. Excuse the phone case, sorry Dad. But I'm just not a massive fan of the phone case, but I can't take it off because, you know, I'm a bit clumsy and break phones. But if I flip it here, it's the iPhone here. I absolutely love it. I had the iPhone 6S and I had quite a lot of problems with that phone actually. But the iPhone 7 is super fast, and like the only thing I wasn't too sure about is the button. like it just is a different button from iPhone 6, so I'm still not really used to it. Like I still find it a bit odd. I don't know. It's definitely different to the other phones, I think. Or unless I'm just being stupid, but I definitely think it's different to the other iPhones. And I also love the feature where you can take a picture, it can go live, so it films I think it's like 5 seconds or something before you take a photo, so I think it's quite cool, so you get to see the moments, what you've done before the photo's taken, which I think is quite cool. Which I think that was probably one of the things that I was most excited about. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do a video soon on what apps I have on my phone and what I use to edit Instagram photos and things like that. And as you can see, you probably can't even see, but I have a crack right down there, which I'm trying to hide from my dad, so hopefully he's actually not watching this. But it's on the tapered glass, it's not went through to the actual like iPhone glass on my phone, so yeah, like I've only had this for a month and I managed to do it, I don't even know how. So next is a YouTuber called, oh god, I don't think I'm going to even say this right, Cortaliz1. I'll leave it in the link. I'll either link her around here somewhere, or I will put it in the box below. Now, I came across her YouTube channel a few months ago, and I was really inspired by her story. I'm not really going to go into too much of it, but her story really inspired me, and definitely to not take life for granted. And she's so brave for sharing her story, like what she's going through right now on YouTube. And I just definitely go and check her out. She's very funny. Like every video I watch, I like have a wee laugh at her. And she just does not take herself seriously at all, which is what I love in a YouTuber. And yeah, every time, I think she posts three times a week. Is it 2 or 3 times a week? I'm going to check for you guys. Oh, I don't know, what does it say? I think it's 3 times a week she posts. And I just love all of her videos. I watch them religiously. Every night they come out, I will sit and make time at night to sit and watch them. And I just definitely go and check her out, as I absolutely love her. Another favourite of mine is this jumper here, and it says sweater weather. I got this from Pretty Little Thing, I think. Yeah, it was Pretty Little Thing. And I love this. I kind of just love how it's very like, I don't know what year, it's like 80s, 70s, 80s. I think it's just very retro and I love it. I think it's super cool. And it's definitely a jumper I've been living in the last month, as I live in Scotland and it constantly rains and it's constantly cold. And it's quite like, it's an oversized jumper, so it is quite big. I do roll up the sleeves, as I am small and the sleeves are like that on me, that you can see, like, so I do roll them up. But I just love this. It is super cozy, and I just cannot wait to start going on and buying more jumpers, as I love autumn and winter. My last favourite, I'm going to get comfy for this, is Jane the Virgin. Now, Jane the Virgin, if you don't know, is a series. It's an American series, and I think they're filming their 4th season, which is coming out in October, and I am literally obsessed. Obsessed. I love it. I was watching it, I think, last year. I remember actually watching adverts on the TV and being like, oh, I honestly thought by the adverts it looked rubbish. I'm not gonna lie. But I gave it a chance. It's on Netflix. The first 3 seasons are on Netflix. Oh my gosh, it is just amazing. I laugh, I cry. There's a lot of deaths in it actually, which I was not expecting at all. I love the story behind it. I love Raphael, Michael. Oh, Michael, he's my favourite, and I can't even spoil anything. But if you watch Jane the Virgin, and you know, like, my favourite's Michael, put 2 and 2 together. Oh God, don't! It's gonna set me off. I just love it. I'm rewatching it again from season 1, obviously, and yeah, I need my daily Jane the Virgin fix of my life, and honestly, definitely go and watch it. It's on Netflix, so it's like not free, but if you have a Netflix account, it's on there, so you can watch it all instead of going out and buying it. Please let me know in the comments below who your favourite is in Jane the Virgin. If you like Michael or Raphael, please let me know, as I love kind of like finding out stuff about that, because I don't have anyone to talk about Jane the Virgin to, so like the more the merrier, I'd say. That is my January. Oh my god, it's not January. What is wrong with me? So that is my August favourites. I mean, it's not a lot. It's, I'd say, like, how many? 2, 4, 7. No, 8. 8 favourites, and that's definitely more. Like, I've not had any favourites in the last 3 months, I'd say. So this is definitely, like, this is a good thing. I've got 8 favourites. Like, it's, I'm getting somewhere again. I hope you guys enjoyed this, hopefully short video. I was aiming for a 10-minute video, and I've just looked at my viewfinder and it is 22 minutes long. Like, why did I chat so much rubbish? Like, I will honestly have to cut about 10 minutes of this out. Well, I'm going to try to. And, like, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'm 15 subscribers away from 200, so I would love the support and for you guys to come along this journey with me. So hit that subscribe button as well, and I will see you guys on Monday, hopefully for a vlog, as I'm going away this weekend and I tend to vlog as much as I can when I go away. So yeah, look out for that. Hopefully that goes to plan, so I have a video for Monday, as if I don't film a vlog, I definitely have no content for next week. So I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye.